Yeah. Today is November 24th. Year is 2022. And today, I'm 40 years old. 40 years on the planet. Never did I ever think I would see such. And yet, this video isn't about me. It's about you. You know, as we go through life, we ride this roller coaster, this crazy thing. And the things we think life will be, a lot of times it doesn't turn that way. It takes us off in a whole nother direction. And when we're a child, we tend to see things, and if they're awe-inspiring, when we look up at the sky and we say, oh, wow, the moon. Oh, mommy, look, airplane. Or we're out playing in the yard and we look down and see that bug, that ant, that firefly. And we think to ourselves, man, I must be a giant compared to them. Or we're riding in the car and we say, oh wow, look, fire truck, as it blazes by. Awe-inspiring. And yet, as we grow and age, something about that awe goes away. When we get down, we go ahead and get into a whole mundane rut of daily activities, and finally we look up and 40 years has passed by. And you think to yourself, it doesn't feel like it. What have I done? What have I accomplished? And then you think about the fact that, how long do people actually live? 60, 70, 80 years? Well, if that's the case, then I'm halfway done. Well, if you have lived this long, no, 70, 80 years, and then you think to yourself, if I get to the end and say I have this ideal final resting place, and I'm able to think about my life and the course that I took, would I think to myself, why did I play it so safe? Why didn't I pursue the things that I found to be enjoyable? Why did I play it safe? Again, this video is not about me. It's about you. As a 40-year-old man, what am I? As a 40-year-old man, I pursued a life that is safe. A life that has a traditional job and a family. But what I enjoy, what I look to as a happy medium, the fact to use my ability to take resources to display my talent, I never pursued. And since I am halfway, so to speak, I decided to make this video because I don't want to be at the end and not know, or to wonder, well, what could have been. Now, there's a lot of reasons why I didn't pursue this art, this ability. And ultimately, it's because I chose what I chose. But we all have, well, we don't want to say we all have, but we can try. Yeah, we can try. I have my own ideas on life. I feel as though through mediums, television, they tell his vision of how things should be. And I think that was one reason that contribute to the fact that I didn't pursue this medium, this ability, this talent that I have. Even looking at this video or putting this video out, or even looking at the technique, I see flaws. I say to myself, oh, that's not right. Why did I do it like that? Oh, that's not quite the way it needs to be. And I see flaws and I critique and I say to myself, oh, it's not perfect. And that is my flaw. I want it perfect. And yet, nothing is perfect. Nothing that man can do is perfect. So in a lot of ways, the reason I haven't pursued this medium, this ability to take resources to display my talent, has to do with me being a perfectionist. But again, do I really want to just sit on it for the entirety of my life? I think about the fact that through mediums such as television, we have this idea of what individuals do. And anytime you see an individual doing something that the television tells to be different, you feel like that person is not part of that particular group. Well, it makes that person an outcast. And I experienced that as a child. Drawing, liking animation, paintings, the make-believe, my peers, that's something that isn't something to follow. I mean, you should do music, you should do sports, get a good education. And yet that's one thing that one would struggle with, education. But again, ultimately the reason I didn't pursue it is because I didn't choose it. On top of that, I've always been taught to listen to those that come before you, and which is right. You should listen to those that are older, respect, and follow their guidance. And when you hear the starving artist or it's not a real job, You tend to put it further and further back. But again, I'm halfway done. And so if you're not going to do it now, when are you going to do it? Again, this message or this video isn't about me. It's about you. We have ideas, we have goals, we have ambitions. And because the world is a roller coaster and it can suck you dry at times, we have to encourage one another to move forward, to get on that horse, to sit in front of that piano, to open up that book and explore. Try, do. Because that television is telling his vision of what you should do. I hope this video, well, I know it will. It'll help. As I paint this fox, it's symbolic because the fox is something dear to me. And I feel as though the fox has been asleep for quite some time. And so these videos, or this venture, is a journey. And I ask that you come on it with me. But not because it's about me, but it's about you. That you wake up as well. That you cultivate that interest. And do something that's outside the box. Now, again, everybody that texts or clicks on this video, they think that I'm talking to them. But I'm actually talking to you. So, awaken, my friend. Let us journey together.